Opera's been dying for 465 years. There is that adage that, the difference between a play and an opera is in a play you stab someone and they die immediately, and in an opera you stab someone and they sing about their death for 15 minutes before they die. Well, opera as an art form has been singing about its death for the last 465 years. We like to look at our art form as a static form. Here it is today. Here it was yesterday. And I think that's a complete fallacy to run down that path. If we think about the way opera, we're taught in schools, we're taught in all those history classes we take at IU, that opera evolved. It went from Monteverdi and it's made its way through Verdi and Puccini and now to contemporary opera, and it's not the same. And so I think that in this day and age, we're living in sort of a renaissance, I think, for opera. And I say that because we are having more new opera created than at any time in America since the 1950s. We have companies who are now innovating in ways that they would never consider. Here at Indianapolis Opera, just in the last year, we have moved from Cluse Hall at 2,200 seats to the Schrott Center for the Arts at 415 seats. We have moved away from the standard repertory that would have been our bread and butter a decade ago in the Bohèmes and Butterflies and Traviatas and Barbara Sevilles. And now we're doing things like The Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Hat and an American premiere of Mansfield Park, and next fall a world premiere. That would have been unheard of a decade ago with Indianapolis Opera. And likewise, you can see that movement in regional opera happening. I think another thing that's very interesting, and I'm interested to see what the sustainability looks like as we look in the next 3-4 years, all of these small opera companies that are now doing operas on site, Loft Opera, on-site opera in New York. There are companies in Chicago up the road that are doing opera, both traditional and non-traditional, in alternate locations and engaging their audiences in new and interesting ways. I think that's what opera does best, and I think that historically, if we look at when we are taught the golden age of opera, it is both the golden age from Bellini all the way to Puccini, not because we just created great masterworks during those times, but also because those pieces engaged the societies in which they lived in ways that the art form probably in the last 15 or 20 years, we've not done as good a job engaging. And now we have the ability to do it again. So I actually think that this is the best of times to be in the opera business. It's challenging. It's always challenging. If art were easy, everybody would do it. So there are challenges, but I don't believe for any moment that this isn't a good time or that opera is in its swan song in America and we're done.